Hello everyone and welcome back to the Salino channel. For anyone that's been watching my videos since I started the Jurassic World Evolution 2 theory videos, you'll know full well that something that's always sparked my interest is, for the most part, aquatic reptiles. You'll also know that more recently, as of about 3 days ago, I've started making content that is in somewhat coinciding with Prehistoric Kingdom. So me being the absolute genius that I am, put one and one together and I was like, hold on, wait a minute, what if we had aquatics in Prehistoric Kingdom? And after hours of vigorous research, I think I have a pretty definitive answer as to whether or not we'll be seeing aquatics in Prehistoric Kingdom. So in today's video, unsurprisingly, we will be looking at the potential of aquatics in Prehistoric Kingdom. And as always, if you are new to the channel and you do go on to enjoy this video, please do consider subscribing and maybe even checking out some of my other content. And considering this is my first proper Prehistoric Kingdom video, if we can aim for, I'm going to be ambitious and say 30 likes on today's video, I'll try and post every single day this week, which, considering my history, is a bit of a challenge, but if we get that 30 likes, I think we can do it. But with that being said, enjoy the video. So of course, as I mentioned at the start of the video, I did hours of vigorous research. By what I meant, I did a quick Google search, and I've actually got a pretty definitive answer as to whether or not we'll be seeing aquatics in Prehistoric Kingdom. But before I get into that, I just wanted to say, the thing with Prehistoric Kingdom in comparison to games that already have aquatics, such as Jurassic World Evolution 2, is the fact that it's more modular, if you will. This is also something I mentioned on Saturday's video, and I think that despite modular being, giving you all this creative and imagination, I think that it's not going to come without its flaws, and that's more for the creators, as I think it's going to be rather difficult to implement marine reptiles and aquatics if you are a fully modular based game. Like, sure, they could just pull a Jurassic World Evolution 2 and just give us a prefab that, doubles up as that one viewing gallery, but that's something that I have a sort of love-hate relationship with in JWE2, is it feels so, lazy. But yeah, it will definitely be interesting to see how they implement it in Prehistoric Kingdom. I mean, who knows, maybe like I mentioned in my old Jurassic World Evolution to Aquatic Theory videos, maybe they'll give us something like a submarine tour or just something of that aspect. But anyways, now the question beckons. Will we see aquatics in Prehistoric Kingdom? Now, while I don't think this is going to be something that we see in the coming months, I think that, yeah, we are going to end up seeing aquatics. And this is because if you do a lot of scrolling or just a quick Google search and go to June 27th, 2015 on the official Prehistoric Kingdom Twitter, you will actually find a post that's previewing marine reptile designs. And if you can't be bothered to do that scrolling, I will just show you the image now. But basically what it is it's just showing us concepts of, unsurprisingly, marine reptiles. And I will just quickly read out all the ones that are mentioned in the post. So in the post we have Dunkleosteus, Archelon, Ichthyosaurus, Liopleurodon, Leviathan and the Lasmosaurus. I'd just like to mention though, this post was from almost 7 years ago, so if when the time comes and the aquatics do come out in Prehistoric Kingdom, I'd be very surprised if this is the exact same lineup they've gone for. But yeah, more or less considering the fact that this post came out not even 2 years into the project, so they've had the idea of aquatics, stuck in their minds for probably quite a while now, I wouldn't at all be surprised if we do see them in the future. And also, better yet, this is described as marine animal, not marine reptile like in JW2, so this could potentially mean the Megalodon, and it could also potentially mean that Prehistoric Kingdom have a massive opportunity to, gain competition on Jurassic World Evolution 2, because they can make a more diverse aquatic roster and just general animal roster. I've also seen a few theories floating about Twitter that have been implying that we could potentially see Metriacanthosaurus and Deinonychus also appear in Prehistoric Kingdom. For those of you that have never played the Isle or just don't know what the Metriacanthosaurus and Deinonychus are, they're more or less giant crocodiles / alligators that will eat you in one bite. But obviously Prehistoric Kingdom does not yet have a fighting mechanic, so I guess that's a bit of a con of having these absolutely badass dinosaurs and reptiles, but beggars can't be choosers. That is all for today's video though. If you have enjoyed, please do consider liking and subscribing, as I will be doing more Prehistoric Kingdom content in the coming days and weeks. I also do a lot of posts just about dinosaur related things, so if that is something that interests you, this is the place to be. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I do hope to see you in the next one.